Ladies, this is Sharon from Sharon's Nursery, and it's Saturday about noontime. And I thought I would hop on and ask all you ladies and men a question. First, I want to say thank you to all my new subscribers. And in front of you, I'm showing a couple um, bone china teacups and a sugar bowl and a creamer that May and I had put out for Theme Thursday, but we just didn't talk about them. So here's a purple creamer with violets on it and the sugar bowl that goes with it. And here's a little teacup with some, I think they're pansies on it. And I want to show the rest of my teacups and things like that maybe later this afternoon. The reason I'm coming on is I want to ask everybody's opinion of something. So I'm going to go around really slow but quick around my nursery so some of my new subscribers can see the nursery, so that the new people and the people that have seen my nursery for a long time can help give me some advice. So here's one of the walls with a picture from my artist called Kim Jacobs, and just so that some new people can see that. I love this picture. It was a print and we had it framed at, I think it was Hobby Lobby. And then of course there's May. And here's part of the other wall. And here's this other wall with my Amra. I think that's how you say that here. And May's dollhouse. We need to get busy and get it wallpapered and get the doors in it and the staircasing. So maybe some people on YouTube know how to do this, so maybe you could give me some advice. And here's the closet, which we need to put the ugly doors back on, and I'm not looking forward to that. And then here's the longest wall, and the door takes up part of the wall. And then here's a picture of May doing the tea party, and my crib. And here's an old-fashioned little doll crib that somebody gave me. So my question is, a couple of years ago, my daughter Heidi gave me this big, huge cupboard. And I'm going to open it up. Hopefully I don't hit Violet. And inside is 3 drawers. And I haven't done anything with it because I'm not sure where to put it. And see this little handle here? I have these glass things. I'm thinking maybe we're going to put that, change the handle out. But I thought about either putting it in my nursery, maybe putting a mirror on it, and maybe some old-fashioned baby nursery pictures or something like that, and using it for things inside. And I was thinking about this the other day because my husband has started to read some stories to me that are, I'm guessing they're geared for like a 10-year-old. They don't have any pictures in them, so you have to use your imagination. And Jim's been reading them to May, and she's like, well, what does the girl look like? But anyways, and then I was thinking this morning about this cupboard. And there's a book called The Indian in the Cupboard. And it's basically about a little boy who's given, I think he's given a cupboard and a key for his birthday. And I think if I remember right, he's upset about it. So he just takes the things upstairs and sticks them on his floor. And my husband and I actually read the whole series to our kids when they were young. And I think the little boy goes upstairs in his bedroom in the morning that night, and he looks at the cupboard and he thinks, well, that's really silly. And so he has a think he was also given a plastic little Indian for his birthday. So just for fun, he opens the cupboard and he puts the Indian in and shuts the door. And all of a sudden he starts to hear a noise, and he opens up the cupboard, and the little plastic Indian has come alive. So I'm thinking maybe we could start reading that to May, and then one day just put the cupboard in the living room when Jim's reading the story to her, and see if she catches on. But my question is, what would you ladies think I should do with this cupboard? Put a mirror on it, change the handle, maybe put pictures on it. What do you think would be a good use for it? Or should it be used for a medicine cabinet like it's supposed to be? I don't want to mount it on the wall anywhere. At least I don't think so. And there's a reason for that I don't want to do that, which I'm not going to, I don't want to mention on the video. But, so if anybody has any ideas, and there's a Kara sitting over there, smiling as ever. And there's Mr. Ethan, who's a crab all the time. And Sue Drinkwater thinks that maybe he's crabby because he's the only boy. That maybe if he had a friend to play with, that might help him. And I want to do a shout out to, there's so many of you ladies that I just love listening to, but I'm going to do a shout out to Bundles of Joy. I love watching her videos. She's so creative. She dresses all her dolls, takes them outside, puts them in trees. She has a wonderful fairy that flies around in the tree, and I just love listening to Joy. And I want to do a shout out to Ellie of the Bronx. She has a doll named Riley that looks a lot like Violet. And she also has a boy doll named, I think it's CJ, and then she has a little tiny doll. And so those two people I want to do a shout out for. And there's so many others of you that I just really love listening to. And new people, Susie Q, I love listening to you talk, and the stories that you tell. And but everybody have a good day, and I'm looking forward to some of your suggestions. Bye-bye.